Now, guys, my question is why was Liema campaigning Thandeka and Mmeli? No. Why would Liema tell the voters to do something? Do you have the power to do that over another housemate you're in the house with? Anywho, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and give me some likes and be subscribed to the YouTube channel. Yesterday, I think I brought you guys an update this morning. I was even happy that both actually hugged and I was being expectant of something very good. I never knew that was just, I don't know. Now, this afternoon, guys, what happened? Now, let me say something. I don't want to take sides here because none of them is a saint. Both Liema and Tandeka, they are no saints. Liema has got hers. Tandeka has got hers. Tandeka would not stop and say, let me just ignore this person and keep quiet. And Liema knows how to curse. But why involve Mmeli in all of this? Okay, I don't know if you guys remember yesterday where I think Tandeka suggested that Ilano and Ashe take up the role of Liema and Tumi. Okay, I understand that it seems Tumi wants to become an upcoming artist because in the diary room, I think Uliema said, yeah, she loves that Tumi perform since it's the first time he's ever performing like outside or what. But come to think of it, we already know Liema as a musical artist. Liema is not an intending musical artist. It's not like, oh, this is what I want to do. I just want to. What else do you want to showcase to the world when your music is out there? You performed at the Big Brother Lilo Grand opening. We have been streaming some of your songs. Like seriously, is this what else are you going to showcase to the fans? In fact, you should be directing and allow others to express themselves too through showcasing their talents and whatever they've got. Because Ilana also complained in the diary room. It's just that some of them will talk behind, but they will not come outside and vent. This is a show, and we know that wager gives you opportunity to reveal yourself. I remember during the Shiamosha, we all loved Mpumi. People felt she was going to end with acting because she was very good at acting. Papa Ghost was very good at directing and script writing. That was literally what he was doing. And we saw the little beef between himself and Meg Jr. that time because it's like you're always doing the thing. We saw it in last 2 years BBN where it was only one person they were dependent on for script writing and all of those stuff. Now this is a show where everybody needs to showcase themselves. But the question is, these housemates, do they even have interest? Do they even want to showcase themselves? Now, what really happened, guys? Tandega felt that there are people who has bigger roles, or maybe Liema, since this is already you've showcased this side of yours as a musician, we already know. It's something we already know. Imagine somebody who is a beauty queen and you are coming to, of course, we expect you to know how to work. We expect you to know how to walk the wrong way. And imagine you coming on the show and you still want to be the one to lead the role. We already know you as that. You've shown it to the world, right? There's nothing wrong in you doing, but you taking up the lead role. You can also try other things. Someone can be a musician and you also show the other side of you. Oh, this is what you know how to do best. Me, I don't think that, yeah, because Liema is a musical artist or because he's already a musician, you that everything that has to do with music, you should be the one to take it up. To me, I don't think that's the case. You are a chef, you already know how to cook. Why must you be the one to take up every role that has to do with cooking because you're a chef? Unless it's maybe it's hard or what that role is going to be very hard and they need someone who is already very indebted in it to embody it so that it can go smoothly. But in a case where others still want to see and showcase the other side of them, see if they've got this, they've got that. Because this time around, nobody is just streamlining their career to just one thing. There are people who are medical personnel today, they've seen themselves in the entertainment world. We saw the Nate who was in the medicals, but there were so many things we saw about her in the house. So someone asking you to try some other role while another person can actually embody this and see how it goes. It's not a bad idea. Guys, if you ask me, it's not a bad idea. I know Tandeka has issue with tone. She has issue with the way she expresses it, making it appear quarrelsome and But the thing is, there is, as long as there's a hidden animosity, guys, even if you say you talk calmly to the person, because the person doesn't want you, because the person sees you as a threat, guys, there is nothing you can do. I thought Liema was saying she was going to make peace with Tandega, and Tandega even said that she notices weird dark energy from Liema, which was what Liema said. So you can see that these two, their spirit does not agree. Their spirit is fighting for maybe who is going to take the 2M. That is what their spirit is fighting for. Who is going to take the 2M? And that Lema gets irritated at every little thing Tandeka does. Tandeka gets irritated at every little thing Liema does. But why would you tell voters to stop voting for a particular housemate? Did she come to the house because of you? Like, seriously, if I say what's on my mind, people are going to come for me. And why would you always throw insult at people? Guys, if I start mentioning the insults Uliema threw at Tandeka, you're an embarrassment to your family, in fact, to your whole lineage. She said, have you seen what you, she doesn't have a wardrobe. Have you seen your wardrobe? You wear one thing every day. That the wig is what. That's why the wig has burned. Because she's evil, that's why the wig. Oh, guys, why would you insult? Why would you curse at someone when you people are talking? Why would you? So, guys, that was exactly what happened. And Tandeka felt like, okay, why don't you take some other role, since you already, you already established with this your musical thing. And Ilana was complaining that why wouldn't they allow them, do some things at least to shine also, right? Now, Bravo B and Mmeli has a bigger role too they are playing. This man, what's his name? I'm calling him this man because of his role last week's wager. That's King Wanda. He did so well with the whole MC stuff. He's the one directing, okay? He's also acting, right? So I don't know. Since he has two roles, he can give up one. Another person can take up one. At least showcase that side of yours too in the house. But these other ones, are they ready? Are they talking, or they are just saying it behind? They don't want. Okay, now that Tandeka has said the same thing, Tandeka came open to say no. People have bigger roles. There are some who you should also allow others to do this, do that, and the feel is no, why must it be Tandega? And Liema got intimidated and felt like and decided to clap back at Tandega. That Tandeka is just Tandeka and Mmeli that wants to shine because Mmeli has bigger role. Mmeli did not utter a word. Mmeli did not say anything. And the role Mmeli has, he's really nailing it. All of them are learning their role. In fact, I was up late last night watching them rehearse. They also they really did well. But because probably they still want to incorporate one or two things, because you cannot just conclude that you've gotten it. They still want to incorporate. Just right now they were talking about this monologue stuff. Maybe somebody say something before, you keep bringing ideas, ideologies. It mustn't really be that it should be the same set of people. Anybody can bring idea and you incorporate it in the whole thing. And if you shine this week, give another person the spotlight to shine next week. You can't say because you are a Relema is already an established person. You're not coming to the house again to show. How many times did you see Uliema singing? Like in Shiamosha season. Shiamosha season, she was always singing. You see her in the kitchen singing, you see her anywhere singing, using her voice. We already know you, Liema Pansy, music artist. So I don't think that anything that comes that has to do with music, you should come out. Like the world has seen you, baby girl. The world has seen you. It shouldn't be like so, gagged about it. Like, oh, yeah. And no way. No way, guys. Because this is something you're known for. It shouldn't be like, oh no, yeah, let me sing, let me say. No, baby girl. That was exactly Tandega was saying. But Liema decided to insult the life out of Tandega. And you guys know that Tandega will be the last person that will keep her mouth shut and say, let me ignore Wayna. She will still clap back. And that was how both of them started talking and talking. Tandega will get up, talk. Yo, the housemates sat down and they were just being entertained by these two. No wonder Ramona, what's the word again? Nominated both of you. That was why Ramona nominated both of them. So that was how they continued. They left the place. Liema went to the wash area. With Didi was just maybe because of her two strikes, she didn't want to talk. Didi was just putting her own side. She was just putting the side talks. Fueling just the same thing Offense was doing to her that very day. She was having issue with Tandega. Didi would speak, would say her own. There in the bedroom, she was not there. But why would Liema the campaign these people saying, voters, you know what to do? Yo, like seriously, is this not a reality TV show anymore? Did they say it's a house of peace? Yo, guys, this is a reality TV show where you see, like, do they even give them lecture before they come on this thing? What's the reason for the lockdown? You are expected to be in the house with so many people. So any character you see, you just enjoy it until when you get evicted or finally the show ends, everybody leaves. People were in the house with Yolanda. People were in the house with Bonnie B. People were in the house with Nsuku. You've not seen anything and you are complaining. Tandeka is somebody who shouts, even if what she's saying is the truth, even if her ideas are good. And I think there are people, their personality is, once they spot something wrong, they always want to correct. They always want to bring idea. They always want to say this is the way it should be done. Some personalities are like that, and most times it stirs up quarrel because others will be like, why must it be only you? Should it end with you? Like, should your opinion be the last? Should it be the last one we take? Should the opinion be the only one we are going to accept? So sometimes you just learn to, even if it's, you know that, oh, this idea might actually profit them, just keep calm. Leave them. This is a trait Tandeka needs to abolish, and this is something she needs to learn. Even if you feel like, oh, it should have been this way, but because you have seen that once you do that, once you say that, nobody is going to listen to you, people don't like you, it will end up stirring issues here and there. Just keep calm and allow them. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. You guys are all in it together. It's not like it's a one person thing. If they win, they win, they win. And she was like, they don't listen, they want them to lose the wager, you know. So I think Tandeka should also learn. You mustn't bring up your idea in everything. You mustn't have a say. Sometimes you just learn to allow others to let them talk. Even when you know that this thing they are saying is I beg. Because me, honestly, I'm telling you guys this based on experience. Because sometimes maybe you're with colleagues or what, you see they are saying sometimes you feel like, oh, you should have gone this way. By the time you do it consistent, it will be like, oh, it's not like you. And you're spotting an error and you want to like, oh, let me correct this. It could be a gift you have. It could be something you really known for, right? And you may be very correct, but because you know and they'll be like, it doesn't mean it's only your own we are going to take. So also learn to be chilled. Also learn to just ignore William. I expect Tandeka to do more in terms of not clapping back, in terms of not having altercations with her, in terms of not exchanging words with her. Liema came at Tandeka, said she said, Liema, you can't call Tandeka is an embarrassment because in your season you did a lot. And if you come out of the show and people start dragging you with what you did, in fact, guys, people have even started dragging Liema. You did a lot in your season. You did a lot. You did a lot of embarrassing things in your season that even when your aunts came, it was so embarrassing. You did a lot of embarrassing things in your season. Lots of Are we talking about the 3-1 with Ipumi? Is it the day her grandma died? And so why would you come at a fellow lady telling her she's wearing one thing a day? It's none of your business. That's her style. And Tandeka told you don't have a style. I said, what's your style? Wearing one thing a day? Don't forget that you've been in the house, you earn money, you had fans who gifted you, you have already gotten the spotlight you're looking for from BB. It's just like somebody like Kosi coming back into the house and trying to like, okay, let me use Ashley coming back into the house and trying to like act like the bigger one when you know the platform has already given you the whatever you needed, open door for you. You can't come and be acting like, oh, I'm all of this, you guys are trash or than me, because that's what I see Liema is doing in the house. She's acting like, oh, she's this big, because you've been on the show before, because your name is ringing, buzzing all over the place, then everybody should bow to you, and you are here quarreling with people who are just new on the show. This is what Liema does that I hate. It pisses me off. Anybody that comes to the comments and tell me, oh, this, I am just saying, as a second chance, as a returnee, you should use your head. And why come at Mmeli? Say Mmeli is Thandega's hand. But do you guys know that when there was a time Tandeka and Mmeli had and Lema had a conversation, and she was like, Tandeka was asking her, I think that early stage, who she would want to like be with in the house. She said, Mmeli, you guys have issue with the way this guy has decided to love his partner. You guys have, what is your problem? You expected him to have walked away, or you expected him to just stand up and say, oh, Tandeka, blah, blah," and it's not happening. And you felt the thing you would do is to insult the hurt out of the guy. Why? He said, merely Tandek for sec. Ah, yeah, guys, I am really embarrassed too. Liema is embarrassing me. Nobody should bring up age here. You've been in the house before. Your season, you weren't that great, baby girl. You fought with almost Yolanda, who you had issues with Z. You Jared. Let's not go into all of those rubbish stuff you were doing. Now you're acting like a saint in Biggie's house. No, and you are calling voters because you know people vote, right? You are telling voters not to vote others. Like seriously, you are decampaigning. Yo, does it really make sense? It doesn't really make sense, guys. I don't really want this video to be too long, but Uliema is wrong by calling voters decampaigning a fellow housemate. You can choose to walk away, you can choose to lock up yourself somewhere, you can choose to ignore. But calling voters to decampaign a fellow housemate, no, shame, guy. You didn't do well. You did not do well. Anywho, guys, share your thoughts in the comment section. And do you guys think Emily did so well by ignoring the hell out of whatever, as if his name was not mentioned? I think I love that for him. Share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.